Girls flag football.
Girls flag football. Girls flag football.
What's going on, neighborhood watch and TMTP family? Welcome back to another episode here on the Main Thing Podcast Presents. It's your boy, Mr. Owens. And after further review, the call stands. I'm still official with no stripes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, again, welcome back to another episode here on the Main Thing Podcast Presents. So look, with all these cold fronts happening, all these ice and snowstorms happening, Mr. Owens and the Main Thing Podcast Presents family thought, hey, maybe it might be a great time to take a trip to a tropical, nice, warm climate. And look, y'all asked, and we heard, you see what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is go ahead, get on TMTP Airlines. By this time, I know that y'all rewards and flight mileage is booked and busy. But look, we're going to go out to Hawaii today. We got Kapolei High School versus Campbell High School. Y'all already know how they give it up in Hawaii, man. They have some ballers out there. So let's just enjoy this flight. Kick back, relax, and get into this great reaction. But before we do that, y'all already know, to our loyal supporters, thank you. Y'all know it's all love. The Main Thing Podcast Presents can't happen without the support from y'all. And to our new supporters, welcome to the community and our family. Look, let's continue to do our part for the community and our family. Please continue to like the videos. It does help with the visibility in the algorithm. Disrespect that comment section. Share and subscribe to the community and our content. And last but not least, you don't want to forget to do this. Make sure to turn on them noties and keep your ears and eyes peeled to the streets like your local neighborhood watch. Wow. So you don't miss when me and Big Huss drop this pressure on y'all. But look, y'all already know, to our new supporters, we got one more thing left to do. Don't worry, Mr. Owens and the Main Thing Podcast Presents family will make sure you understand the assignment. We got to get into TMTP formation real quick, all right? White 80, white set. Hey, let's get active. We got Campbell on offense first. Fake the RPO. Number 13, scrambling out. Oh, she has her in the flat. Oh, Kapolei came up with the hit stick on PS5 and jarred the ball loose. Great way to make a statement and keep him out the end zone. So 13, fake the RPO. Rolled out. She had this young lady right here in the flat. That's who she ultimately ended up going with on fourth down. The lady secured the football, but look, Kapolei said, we ain't having none of that. What's in here? She came up, hit sticked her, got that ball out, incomplete pass. Y'all see the coach on the sideline and like incomplete. So we got Kapolei taking over on offense. We got an option pitch. And Campbell does a great job with the tackle in the open field. We have another option to the left-hand side. Okay. So Campbell's back on offense. Quick handoff. Oh, she looking like a little speed racer. She was all through the middle. Got a freak reverse. Campbell quarterback is gonna take her herself. And in there. She did a great job of stressing the defense. Now she had some options to throw to, but she didn't want to risk it. She felt that she didn't want to risk it for the biscuit. She felt that it was a better play to be had if she just tucked it and ran. And look, Kapolei defenders had their back towards her. Great job of getting in there. In there. So we got Campbell up 6-0 over Kapolei. There we go. Ugh. So we got Campbell back, Kapolei on offense. Throw down the middle. Ooh, okay. She almost took the quick game to the crib. Crossing route. Oh, that's a flag. Throw it. Throw it. Yup. See it on the field. Can't do that. Everybody in the crowd. Hoodie. You can't do that, though. Trying to go for the tackle. She just grabbed her whole jersey. Look at that. Can't do that. Sprint to the left. Got an option. They didn't have the right timing or spacing. So the quarterback obviously saw the pressure coming from Campbell's defender. Did a great job of out leveraging her, getting it to the outside. But see, they have to have that spacing right here. The running back needs to be here. Got to be in frame with the pitch. And see, the running back did a great job of staying in frame. But the quarterback didn't know where her running back was. So when she just tossed it back, she just tossed it to a voided area. Got to do a better job, like I said, with the timing and the spacing with that option. Oh, they got her in the backfield. What y'all gonna do? Go with the heady? Incomplete pass. Campbell's on offense. And number 19, great job shooting up the field. She played both. She played the quarterback and the reverse man. Look at that. Saw that number 13 did the fake handoff. Look at that. Great play in the backfield. Campbell on offense going to what the heady? Incomplete. So the quarterback made the right read. So right there, the receiver has to flip her head. She was running here and expected the ball to be on the inside, but once the ball started going to her outside shoulder, she has to flip her head and track that ball. But that will get better with practice, of course. But big play to be had. Incomplete pass. Campbell's going back. They say, look, let's try that other side. Oh, my gosh. I thought she had it. Come on now. She had her beat, too. Oh, she had her beat. The ball just hung up a little bit too much. And number 14 did a great job of playing through the receiver's hands, but I wish that the Campbell receiver did a better job of high pointing the football and attacking the football instead of waiting for the football to come down to her, because that's the reason why number 14 was able to play that pass the way that she did, because the Campbell receiver didn't attack the ball. She waited for the ball to come to her. But again, great play by Kapolei's defense. Great play. Got a fake reverse. Oh, she's lucky. That could have been a big turnover. She threw it behind a receiver. She has a receiver in the flat. That's who she's going to right here. Throws it, but throws it a little bit behind, and the receiver tries to contort her body to go catch that football, and it hits off her hands and ricochets. Luckily, that Kapolei defender Did not pick that ball off. Oh, that could have spelled trouble. Trouble. All right, Kapolei on offense. Y'all got to get that spacing. I got to do a better job with the spacing. So it's going to be on this next play. So here we go. They're trying to run an option. They're too close to each other, and it looks like the running back was going to try to take the ball from the quarterback. Oh no, that ain't no good look, bro. Y'all can't be tussling over the football like that. Oh man, that was almost a disastrous play. So going back the other way, option. She has her. Now that is better spacing right there. Y'all see the timing and the spacing compared to the previous two option plays. This is a way better job with the spacing and timing. Here we go. So 7 waits. And look at that. Right in line with each other. Right in line. That's what it needs. That spacing, that timing. Perfect pitch, perfect catch, perfect play. All right, so we got Kapolei scrambling out to the right side. Number 10 doesn't like what she sees downfield. She tucks it and runs and picks up some positive yardage. That is what the main objective is on offense. Pick up positive yards to score. And we have a big chunk play on a corner route. She threw a rolling to her left on a run. I see you. Look at that. She hit her right here. Right in that little window. Bow. Hit her in stride and everything. Allowing the receiver to catch and run. That's what you want. Yards after the catch. All right, number 10 scrambling in the back and gets sacked in the backfield. Great effort from Campbell's defender. She was like, you can run. You can try to hide, but you can't get away from me. No. I'm about to get you sacked in the backfield. Great job, Campbell's defense. Kapolei looking to try this ball game up. Number 10 escapes. Oh! Oh, man. She almost got up out of there. She got away from the first initial rusher. She hit the little Johnny Joy. Got away from her. Y'all know. Shakira. Hit that real quick. Almost got around the third defender. She was like, it's me versus the whole team. Me versus everybody. All right, so we got number 10 in the shotgun. Oh, that almost was a... Oh! So she's looking for number 9 on a crossing route. It looked like the defender had a little contact before the ball got there. So she's going here. Follow the cursor, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Number 10 does a great job getting it out there. Yeah, it looked like the defender kind of was tugging on a Kapolei's receiver's jersey. But look, she was so shocked that the ball was behind that much that she ain't even realized it hit her smack in her chest. Oh my gosh, she gotta catch that. You gotta catch that. You gotta catch that. Oh, you gotta have that. But we got Campbell back on offense. Dump down. Going down to... Oh my gosh, no. That's the last thing that you needed to do. She was trying to go for that post ball. She tried to make a play. So we had the motion man. She ultimately ended up trying to go with this young lady right here. She looked off the defense and came back to the middle of the field. But it's too much in the middle of the field. Does a great job. Y'all see how she's high pointing. The Kapolei defender high points that football. Doesn't even allow the opportunity for the ball to come down. Go get that football. Whenever that ball's in the air, you always want it. It's my ball. I'm going to go get that. But does a great job of high pointing that thing, man. I thought her vert was 40 inches for real. She out that thing off of springboards, like she in the little trampoline places. Ooh, big turnover for Kapolei. Let's see if they can capitalize and put some points on the board. We got an RPO, quick handoff inside zone to number 3. Gets a nice 10-yard run up the middle. 10 scrambling, dump down. Good play. Take what the defense gives you. That was 4th down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. And number 10 didn't panic. She didn't try to force nothing downfield. She took what the defense gave her. Here's her check down right here. Does a great job of keeping her eyes up and looking downfield. Sees number 2 free up. Just dump it down. Dump it down. Smart play. Heads up play by number 10, the quarterback. Scrambling out to the left. As soon as I wanted to compliment her, she almost gave one of the things back. She had a return. Look, it was a return policy. Luckily, the defender left her receipt at home so she couldn't return the item. Because that was dangerous. You throw it too late. Look at that. Look at this. Ooh. And I think, to be honest with you, she was a second late from picking that off and possibly taking it back to the Caribbeanington. But I think that her arms and her hands getting in the passing lane distracted the Kapolei receiver, and ultimately the Kapolei receiver dropped it. But that was a big play to have from not only the Campbell defender, but the Kapolei receiver, because that could have tied the ball game up right there. But just that little distraction forced the incomplete pass. Let's see if Kapolei can get in here. 10 scrambling out to the left side again. She has one. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Great play by number 12. They try to go back to the same play. And this time, Campbell forces the turnover, but she had her early. She was looking for number 9 right here. She had her early. Oh, if she lobbed it, look, follow the cursor. So y'all see the ball right here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. If the young lady just lobbed the ball towards the back pylon, that was a easy tie. See what I'm saying? But she kind of threw it on a line and enabled and allowed the Campbell defender to undercut it. She had her so much space back here. Just throw the ball over top of the defender. She threw it too low. Receiver, the DB does a great job of undercutting it and forcing a huge turnover. Y'all can see it all on the sideline. That was a huge play right there. So it's still 6-0 Campbell over Kapolei. We got a reverse. Well, what you gonna do with it? So there y'all see it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Campbell with the victory over Kapolei, 6-0. And that last play from Kapolei's offense was the deciding factor. Ooh, that was a great game, especially with Hawaii being new to the flag football scene. Welcome. It is great that y'all are here, because this great game of flag football will continue to keep growing. But man, I enjoyed that reaction. I hope that our supporters and our family enjoyed that reaction, because we're going to continue delivering this pressure on y'all. But look, y'all already know, to our loyal supporters, thank you. Y'all know it's all love. The Main Thing Podcast Presents can't happen without the support from y'all. And to our new supporters, welcome to the community and our family. Let's continue to do our part for the community and our family. Please continue to like the videos. It does help with the visibility in the algorithm. Disrespect that comment section. Share and subscribe to the community and our content. And last but not least, it sounds so nice, we gotta say it twice. Shout out to the Noti gang. You feel me? But make sure to turn on them noties and keep your ears and eyes peeled to the streets like your local neighborhood watch. Wow. So you don't miss when me and Big Hus drop this pressure on y'all. Remember to keep God first. Focus on your plan and not your mood. You are greater than you give yourself credit for. All right. God puts you in a direction. Embrace that journey. Embrace that challenge. You deserve to be the best version of yourself. Wake up every day and be purposeful and intentional. And I promise you, you stop surrounding yourself with negativity and you surround yourself with that people that want the best for you, you will start to see some changes in your life, and not only changes in your life, blessings, but remember to always keep God first and focus on your plan and not your mood. Y'all know I always have to talk to our flag football players and flag football supporters before I get out of this video. But look, playing with confidence and not permission. All right, ladies, let me remind you of this. You do not need permission to play confidently. You do not need someone to validate your ability before you trust yourself. Walk onto that field knowing you put in the work, knowing you belong, and knowing you have every right to compete at a high level. Confidence is built rep by rep, and you're earning it every single day. All right. Hold your head high, control what you can control, and always remember to keep the main thing. But look, from action pack to jam pack, when it comes to girls' flag football and flag football in general, just know the main thing podcast presents always, and I mean always, got your back. And until next time, y'all know it's always love.